on our way to church. It's a Friday. We usually have our worship team practice on oh. Hi, good morning. It is a Monday and we're starting off the day today because, well, work was yesterday and Saturday and so forth. So we'll just take you through that. And usually Mondays we set it out for rest, but most of the time we also use it for domestic chores. So I've already done the laundry and John was hanging the clothes. And what else we do on Mondays? We clean up the house and clean up the mess we made the entire week. And then we also schedule our entire week so we know or gauge what it kind of looks like, because it does really differ sometimes. And so we'll take you out today so you can see it, and then for the rest of the week also.
Next Monday po ba yun? Kala ko ngayon.
We also get to bring the lady.
It's her gotcha day! Happy gotcha day!
It's the day that we got her. Not her birthday, but the day that she entered into our lives. The day that she became a kintz.
Lady kintz.
Let's go. We really had a great time with Kuya Manong. He's one of the many friends that we have that we can just, talk about anything. It's just a good conversation.
Hey.
So we didn't just have a rest day physically, but our hearts are spiritually rested. So like any other place and like any other day, coffee! We're actually doing some changes in the house this week. So renovation, home reno this week. So on Mondays we'd also like to plan our week. There are some days that we don't actually get to at least finish the things that we've scheduled, but it helps us get productive also. So just gonna do that and then we're gonna call it a day. Good night. So what have we done so far?
We have put up the guitar thingamajig.
It's hanging.
And now we will be working on the table.
Arrived. Tofu, what do you think about our table and setup? Alright. Today, Tuesday, is a study day for me while Laika does some of the chores, the household chores. I try to study. I have a class on expository preaching and I'm almost done with this class. Just one more year. We actually got extended because of the pandemic. Without it, I think we would have graduated by now, but got extended for 2 years, so graduation is postponed to next year March. So I'm just trying to catch up with the assignments, the readings, and all the writing assignments. And very excited because we're gonna meet this June for the first time in a long time, face to face. We usually do that every other 6 months. Our professor from the States would come home and we would have a physical class, and we finally get to do that this June. And it's going to be helpful for many of us who's starting to feel the burden and the discouragement. And hopefully this class, this physical class, this meetup will help us to push forward until the end. So that's what I'm doing now this morning. Well, it's actually already after lunch, so I'm trying to get catch up with my readings. Today is Gracery. Gracery because it's Grace. Today is grocery day for us, and our grocery is actually just right across the street. So, and other times we would just walk, but this time we actually are gonna buy some other hardware stuff, so we're gonna need to borrow Daddy's car. Baby can't come. Hey, Nene, bye bye.
Thank you po. This is really near our house. And when we come here, we usually have grocery or gracery, as John would call it. Because provision is all by grace. So we're here and we usually have our lunch or eat here. So we're having some baksilog. Yes. Ate Rica's baksilog. And then we also like to get our coffee fix here. We have a very cute small stall that we go to, and we have like a discount card and everything, and the barista has already become my friend, and so we'll be here for the rest of the afternoon to do some domestic stuff. So let's eat.
Or you wanna look sa Shopee?
Can we, yeah, I'll just like
Quickly look at Shopee. We'll buy that now, sir. Then we'll go to grocery and then we'll con.
So that was a first. We've never been told not to vlog. Except today, which is really embarrassing. So when we were filming, we mounted the camera on the cart, and I guess the guard noticed. I mean, if you were carrying a phone and you were filming or doing a reel or a story, they wouldn't tell you not to film, right? But because it was a camera, they approached us. And it was okay that they approached us and told us not to film. What was embarrassing was that they announced it while we were grocery shopping. We were the only ones who had the camera, and they were like, paalala lang po, bawal po ang pagkuha ng litrato at ng mga video po dito sa grocery Walter Mart. So there you go. We did get some footage right before we got scolded, but it was all good. We weren't. It's not. I'm just embarrassed.
What happened?
Just telling them how embarrassed I am.
We were gonna say inside that one of our favorite things to do together is gracery. Is to do the groceries. I don't know, we just love it. And then that happened. But it's still our favorite. At least we now know. We're not complaining. So we're heading home. After that experience. Like, I was like, let's go home, let's go home, let's go home.
And we didn't even start. We were like...
That's cute.
Tomorrow and Friday. So, hindi naman.
We just finished our prayer meeting. It happens every Wednesday night. And we have different schedulings per Wednesday night. So like tonight, I was the one assigned to share the word, and like I was.
Prayer, sorry.
Prayer. I guess we're just gonna call it a night. We are not calling it a night. We forgot that we scheduled a podcast. If you don't know, we have a Cantanas podcast, and we actually scheduled that tonight. We very rarely do this with Daddy, like us dad, and so every time, every opportunity that we get where we can have dinner with him or lunch or even just go out with him for coffee, we really grab it. Not that he's others or something, but just really busy with ministry and housework. So every opportunity we get to have dinner with him, we grab it. So we're here now in Yellow Cab, just near our place. And we just finished also with our workers retreat day 1. Tomorrow is another day, and maybe we'll talk more about that later on, what this retreat is all about. Hello, today is a rainy Saturday, and this morning we actually fixed that shelf because it was slanting down. So we put something like a support to make it straight, because my wife is very OC, and I love that about her. It makes the house and my life so straight. But we're on our way to go on a date, because throughout this week we were busy with the household chores and the retreat. So we're just gonna, it's good to spend some time together. I mean, husbands, when was the last time you dated your wife? So we're gonna do that. And also tonight is our worship team practice. Let's go.
We wanted to show you that Christianity, worship, and even serving God is not enclosed on just Sundays. It's an everyday thing. Whether you're doing household chores or grocery shopping, maybe even spending time with your family or spouse, that can be an act of worship. Yes, Christians ought to read and study the Word, sing songs, serve in your local church. But the question is, are you living out the gospel in your lives throughout the week? Is your act of daily surrender to God seen by those around you?